Greetings, hello everybody. It's an honor to be speaking with you via video from Spokane, Washington, which is just east of Seattle, Washington in the U.S. I want to say thank you so much for having me, and I'm going to look down at my notes because I want to try to pronounce everyone's names correctly. First, I want to, of course, thank Ahmad Shafia Uda Jafar, whom I met in Colorado in the U.S. and who has facilitated this to make this happen. Thank you. And I want to say Selamat Pagi Semua. I hope I didn't do that very badly, which I believe means good morning to all of you. And then I want to also say thank you for having me and welcome to the Honorable Guest Deputy Minister and Minister of Higher Education in Malaysia, Saifuddin Abdullah. Also the President of Kolej Uniti, Haji Jamal Muhammad Amin, as well as all the guests, the academic staff, the teachers of the college, the graduates and the parents, and all of you who have come here today to celebrate growth and development of human beings and to be a part of this wonderful event. So I apologize again if I messed up any names. Know that I'm here far away but feeling very close to all of you, and I appreciate the connections that we're already making. So my name again is Michael Gurian, and I'm the founder of the Gurian Institute. We have 70 trainers around the world who help businesses as well as schools, parents, conferences to better understand what's going on inside the minds of boys and girls and women and men. So we're sort of known for gender, for working in that area, and we're science-based, so we're looking at PET scans, SPECT scans, things that have to do with science, to try to help folks understand how to better work with boys and girls and women and men. We have been around for 15 years. I've been doing this for 25 years, but the Institute was founded 15 years ago, and it's now headquartered in Colorado. We also have a training partner in Singapore, so there are a couple ways you can look at what we do. One is GurianInstitute.com, G-U-R-I-A-N Institute.com. And actually another is to look at mindedge.com.sg, who are some folks that we're working with in Singapore. And we're looking forward to connecting with you all in Malaysia and hopefully working with you to advance all the great things you're doing in Malaysia. The theory that I developed 25 years ago, a little over 25 years ago, is what I call nature-based theory. And this work is very much about that. It's about trying to put nature and nurture together in a way that fits the new millennium. That is to say, we have so much incredible science now regarding human nature, and of course we have a great deal of science regarding human nurture. And nature and nurture work together. It starts with nature, obviously. We all start with who we are as natural beings, and then nurture takes over, and socialization takes over and does its work. And so throughout our lives, nature and nurture are working together. About 25 years ago, when I started doing this in the area of gender, at that time everyone was saying there is really no nature to gender. It's all socialization. So boys and girls are boys and girls because they're socialized to be boys and girls. And if we change the way they're socialized, they won't be boys and girls anymore. They'll be something else, something androgynous. But over the last 25 years or so, we've actually discovered that the chromosomes, the X and the Y chromosomes, and also what happens in utero while the baby is being carried, the boy or the girl is being carried in the mom's uterus, that a lot happens to the brain then, so that by the time boys and girls come out, by the time they're born, they're already different. And that's been a huge finding. So that does show us that gender on the brain is something that has to do with nature. So about 15 years ago, I and colleagues began to discover that teachers didn't know about this. So teachers were teaching math and science and language arts and history and social studies all over the world, not just in the US, but all over the world, but hadn't been taught this. So they were kind of thinking that everyone would learn the same way and that boys and girls would learn the same way. Well, gradually we began to see that there are areas of difficulty with that. Girls are having some trouble learning math science in the way it was being taught, and boys are having trouble with learning language, literacy, language arts, in whatever language that they're trying to learn, Malaysian or English or whatever it is. And so the grades are showing that boys are doing badly in certain areas or worse, and girls are doing badly in certain areas or worse. So we began to apply this theory and teach these tools to help teachers. And we've trained now more than 60,000 teachers, and then as well as obviously thousands and thousands of other people in business, parents, and so on. And we've been training them in how the male and the female brain works. We show PET scans and SPECT scans and show that these brains do work differently, so we need to alter the way we teach. And we've had a lot of success here in the U.S. With closing achievement gaps. So girls are doing better in math and science, boys are doing better in language arts, teachers are doing better. It's really becoming better for both adults and children because they understand that there are some differences in the brain, and that's the next piece of the puzzle to help kids learn. So that's sort of who we are, and that's what we do. And I'm so appreciative of you listening to me, and I hope that you'll take this on and that we'll be able to work more with the Department of Education and with the college and with all of you in Malaysia. Thanks so much. Bye.